What if I told you that the money sitting in your bank account doesn't actually exist? Sounds crazy, right? But stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how the banking system quietly controls your money, your time, and your financial future. And no, this isn't a conspiracy theory. I'm not wearing a tinfoil hat yet. You get your paycheck, you deposit it into your bank, and you assume it's safe, right? Wrong. What most people don't realize is that the modern banking system doesn't just store your money, it multiplies it out of thin air. Every time you swipe your card, pay a bill, or take a loan, you're part of a massive system designed to benefit one side. Spoiler alert, it's not you. But how exactly do banks create money that doesn't exist? Let's break it down. To understand how banks really work, you need to know one concept: fractional reserve banking. It's a fancy term, but it simply means that banks only keep a small fraction of your money and loan out the rest, multiple times. Imagine you deposit $1,000 into your account. The bank might keep just $100 and loan out the other $900 to someone else. That person spends it, the seller deposits it, and the cycle continues. Suddenly, your $1,000 just became $9,000 of new money. That's not magic. That's debt. So technically, banks are magicians. Except instead of pulling rabbits out of hats, they pull loans. But here's the dark side. If everyone went to the bank tomorrow and asked for their money, the system would collapse within hours. Because most of the money you think you own doesn't physically exist. It's digital. Just numbers on a screen. And yet, this fragile system keeps the global economy running. Without it, businesses stop, jobs disappear, and the world freezes. So the real question isn't just how the banking system works, it's who it works for. Because once you discover who benefits the most, you'll never look at your bank account the same way again. Now let's talk about power. Banks don't just hold money, they control credit. And in today's world, credit is power. When you take a loan, you're not borrowing someone else's savings. You're borrowing newly created money. And guess who collects the interest? The same people who created that money out of thin air. So the next time your bank sends you a friendly reminder about your late payment, remember, they literally made that money yesterday. But here's the exciting part. Once you understand the system, you can use it to your advantage. You can learn to play the same game banks do by investing, leveraging, and creating assets that work for you instead of against you. That's how the rich get richer. Not by saving money in a bank, but by using the banking system strategically. The average person thinks banks exist to protect their money. The wealthy know banks exist to multiply it for those who know the rules. So you can either be a pawn in the banking system or learn the moves to become the player. The choice is yours. In my next video, I'll reveal exactly how the wealthy use these hidden banking rules to build generational wealth, even during recessions. Don't just save money. Learn how to make the system work for you. Subscribe to Wealth Wave, where financial power becomes knowledge.